needs food and water, even Krogan. More does rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
Tak pozrite na to, ľudia, planéta Elaadene. Tam, kde sa uchýlili Krogania z Nexusu, huhuj. Dokonca aj na mape je vidieť Nová Tuchanka. S ním to pripomína trošku tú radioaktívnu planétu spustošenú, čo mali. Vítajte v 44. epizóde Mass Effectu Andromedy, tejto našej vesmírnej Odysseii. Pokračujeme touto krásnou planetou, kde nás čaká veľa questíkov, ale to zvládneme. Takže v popise máte popčný kanál a poďme si teda pozbierať vedľajšie voliteľné questy, čo tu máme na okolí. V tomto nejakom stanovisku by som to pomenoval, čo tu je vytvorené. To vyzerá ako nejaký exiles, teda tí vyhostení, ale uvidíme. Kde bola tá ďalšia úloha? Tady, že? Tady. Kent Halsey. Zdravím.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. Your Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker. Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
You're a good brother, Kent.
Don't congratulate me yet. The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
No sakra, takže hľadáme sestru. Zase sme holka na všechno, aby sme riešili ich problémy. Toto pár epizód potrvá, že? Co pak je tady? Nájdete lekárske zásoby. Myslíte tie, o ktorých vieme, že zmizli už asi 40 epizód pomaly? Podívajte na nich, ako sa tu zabývali. Vlastná stráž a všetko. Asi sa potešili, keď zrazu počuli, že tu je nejaký Pathfinder. Hohoj. A kto sa tak... Rabováč.
What are you looking at?
Bol som len zvedavý.
To be honest, I'm curious about what's going on here.
What's going on is none of your damn business. Keep walking, or I'm gonna shoot out your knees.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
Wow, the stories about Elaadene are true.
Takže s ním nemáme čo robiť.
That little exchange. Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Perfect.
Takže ich máme skenovať.
Not a scavenger, Ryder.
OK.
Not a scavenger, Ryder.
Takže mám oskenovať všetkých, čo sú tu. To ste milí. Takže aký účel má tu skenovať tých rabovačov? Nemôžeš zistiť dáta, alebo čo? Dobre.
Perfect.
OK, tak ešte títo.
Thanks, Ryder. That should be enough. I'll analyze this and let you know what I find.
OK, tak Lexi bude niečo skúmať, ani neviem presne čo, ale... Viete, doktorka nech je spokojná. Tak, co máme tady? Promluvte s Veloniou, asi líderka. Zdravím.
Well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Shoot.
A Pathfinder.
Impressive.
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the collective is saying about you.
Well, now I'm curious.
I won't repeat it, for your sake.
You must deal with the scavengers a lot.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin crawl.
I plan to keep my distance.
Smart. But it's not just the gang leaders. The ones in the paradise are dangerous too. This is supposed to be a neutral zone, but I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rules.
Okay.
You said you run salvage to Kadara. How does that work?
The scavengers come from Hell's Promise to sell me their scraps. I pay them next to nothing.
Charming. Then what?
I haul my loot to Kadara and sell to the merchants. Sloane takes her cut, naturally, but mostly I make a killing. Sometimes I even buy water from Ania and sell it at a premium in the flop house. It's a solid life.
If you say so.
To je biznis. Už aj na vodu je prirážka.
If the worm or the gang leaders don't kill you, the heat in Ataraxia will. I don't know how anyone can live here.
Somehow they make it work.
Barely. At least once a trip, an escaped slave or ex-cultist tries to bribe me for a ride out of here. Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tuchanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like theirs.
Krogania teda majú peknú Novú Tuchanku.
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but I heard a few scavengers talking. Mentioned a cave out in the dunes. Something about Isabel's time being limited. This is the nav point. Just watch out. That's a bad area.
All of Elaadene is a bad area.
Good point.
Ever worked with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually. You know him?
Used to. Know where he is?
Haven't heard from him in a while, actually. No one has. For all I know, he's living it up on the Nexus.
To dúfam, že nie.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Dúfam, že Reyes nie je na Nexuse, to by bola sranda. Že howdy, Rider, tak vidíš, že som aj tu, kde sa ty cítiš najbezpečnejšie. Okej, navštívte raj. Čo? Ja tu sa mám s niekým tu stretnúť, okej.
Strange. Data's not coming through. Try another one.
Nice
Zdravím.
guys. Better watch your back. There's probably already a dozen people planning to kill you for them.
Are you threatening me? Sounded like it.
Me? No, just trying to be helpful. I know a hard target when I see one. And I stay on your good side. Maybe you won't mind me picking up the scraps you leave behind. So, what else can I do for you?
What do you do on this planet? Why are you here?
Why? Trying to find out where my claim is?
No, relax.
I do the same as anyone else here. Try not to get killed.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
There's a flop house not far from here. There's always shelter. Maybe even a bed, if someone died that day.
You know a Krogan named Strux?
Nope, but Krogan are hard to miss. Look around.
Ale ďakujem, naozaj?
We're done.
Suit yourself.
Ja som myslel, že Krogania sú ako ľudia, že ich ledva spoznáte. Anea.
So you're Ania.
That's right. And you are?
Veteran X. We do business with the same people on Kadara.
Ah, yes, one of the newcomers. Welcome, all of you, to my paradise. Outside the gates, you're on your own, but in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Okay.
Being able to maintain control here must be difficult.
These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave or they're out. Now, what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me. Most powerful woman on Elaadene.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Elaadene with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
They have their own water?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well, so far.
Who lives on this planet?
Desperate folks, mostly. Misfits, some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side.
O, jeszcze.
There's a place they call the Flop House, eastish of here. Den of murder and misery. You should pay it a call.
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya? Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
Okay.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Ale ešte... Čaj... Niekto si tu o sebe sakra myslí, ľudia. No, ešte ako to povie. Som najbohatšia ženská tady. OK.
Everyone's treating you good, I hope.
I'm supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
I'll look around.
Podivne, nikto o ňom nič nevie, že? Krogan. Up. Sakra, Rider. Nemôžeš robiť takúto hambu, tam musíš doskočiť. To vyzerá ako Krogania.
Are you Jorgal Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
Scout Rider, Pathfinder for the Initiative. You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the Krogan.
Good. Nice to know some people are on our side.
So, trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
Drac trusts Morta, and I trust Drac.
Hearn, Morta's leading the colony for a reason. She's tough, but that's good. You're not there, Drac. Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Your homeworld's worse than this place.
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We all came here with our pasts and our baggage. With such deep conflicts, peace may be impossible.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
To by bolo zlé znamenie, ak by nás strelila do hlavy. Je to Kroganka, je to drsná náčelníčka. No dobre, pak nejaké napätie sa deje v Kroganskej kolónii a hrozí útok na Nexus. To sa mi dvakrát nepáči. Hlavne pretože mne hrozí smrť, že? No, hoď sem ten modul. Nech máme zdroj surovín a všetkého. Podívajte na to, pekné vozidlo. Ale dobre, samíku, ty chceš len, aby som ťažil. Protokol ustanovený, všetci sú šťastní aj na Nexuse, lebo majú svoje senzory. OK, takže kam pôjdeme, ako pôjdeme? Išli by sme najprv do tej Tuchanky. Tá je tady, je tam aj modul, to by sa hodilo. Čo máme toto? Pamäťový spúšťač. Viete čo? Poďme sa pozrieť asi do tej Novej Tuchanky, aby sme ju videli, lebo tam budú určite nejaké questíky. Takže najprv skočíme sem. Tam nás urýchlim, potom ten spúšťač jeden a skočíme k tomu modulu, aby sme si to pozreli. Takže dajte mi nomáda. Dajte mi moje vozidlo.
So, Elaadene.
Oh.
Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a
Okay, to je
vault.
pekné.
Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaadene is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
Whoa!
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Samiku, nechcem byť múdry, ale veľmi pekne pozitívne si to povedal.
Remember that last push?
Tak to tady je.
You're approaching the refuge of Dirk Barrett. We are not hostile. Repeat, not hostile. Please do not shoot.
Ale okej.
Don't trust everything you hear out here, kid.
Okej, tak to overíme.
Pathfinder, I'm Dirk Barrett. I speak for everyone you see here. Glad you're hearing me out instead of shooting me in the face.
It never really hurts to listen.
I agree. Most of the people who live here don't, as I'm sure you've noticed. They kill anything that moves, including each other. Long-term prospects for survival? Zero. Me? I haven't lost my mind. I don't want to die. Neither do these people. That's why I need your help.
It may not be wise to help a Nexus exile. The Initiative considers you enemies.
What threat am I to the Initiative? Barely hanging on, targeted by the neighbors? We just want a self-sufficient community, able to defend itself and survive without stealing and killing.
So what's your plan?
First, we need to move. This shelter is small and can't be fortified. Another gang has taken over a base about 20 clicks from here. Beautiful setup they don't know how to use. Idiots taking apart the walls for scrap. If you can help us clear them out, I think we'll be good.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Pathfinder. Anything else you need to know, just ask.
Okay.
You and your crew aren't as violent as the other scavengers here.
From the start, Elaadene was about how much firepower you had. Got firepower, you can take what you want. Resulted in lots of people using their guns to get bigger guns. Eventually, I had to step back and think about what I really wanted out here, and how to get there. Turns out I wasn't the only one.
Why did you come to Elaadene?
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah, I know. Not the smartest. Kadara bothered some people. Sloane muscling her way into Angara territory. I guess some of us wanted to start with a clean slate. Too bad I got shit on so fast.
If you manage to get a fortified base, what then?
Trade, hopefully. We know the Krogan are out here. Once we're set up, we'll try to make contact. Maybe if we're really successful, the other exiles will come around and join us. I just know that anarchy is unlikely to get us very far. We need people working towards the same goal.
Sounds like you're setting yourself up as leader, or perhaps warlord?
That's the problem with organization. Someone needs to organize. Often takes a forceful personality. The beginning's always hardest. Once you have a strong foundation, that's when you ease up. Learn to survive before working on quality of life. Know what I'm saying?
No dobre.
Nothing else right now. I'll head out.
All right, won't keep you.
Kde je tá osada? Anomália, oskenujte. Toto je 20 kilometrov, alebo kde? OK. Dobre, pokračujme tam, kde sme išli. To je krásna planéta, čo ľudia? Piesoček, všade naokolo a jedna základňa videdencov. Tak, chlapici, dáte nám tie zásoby len tak? Tak nie, nedáte. To je škoda. Pam. Ale do keľu. Ale no tak, chlapci. Oj. Koľko ich ešte je? Máte tu zásoby zdravotnícke? Ne. Kde sa schováva? To je tu ešte nejaký líder. Pekne padol dole. No ďakujem, Ryder, že si to pekne tak okomentoval. Toto si vezmeme. A lekárske zásoby pre Nexus. Alebo vlastne ešte Hyperion, že? Dobre, tak to by sme mali. Sme tu na tomto hrebení. Tu je tá anomália a minerály, ale poďme najprv do tej Novej Tuchanky, aby sme mali ten centrálny bod. Ja tu sú dokonca 2 vchody, ako keby do tej Tuchanky, OK. Tak poďme tam. Obzrieme si, ako žijú Krogania. Hej. Myslím, že už vidím, kde bývajú Krogania, ľudia. Podľa veľkej značky a podľa toho, že tam vidno ubytovanie. Poďme na nich, poďme sa tam pozrieť. Pristáva tam raketoplánik. Nová Tuchanka, to je hezké. Počkaj, toto je... Jasné, je to ten. Dobre.
So, Morta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
Once the Krogan put their mind to something, they'll get it done.
To je pravda, Krogania sú tvrdohlaví. A okej, samíku. Koordinácia vícenásobného nasazení. Už sú šťastní, okej. Ó! Tak, pekná vlajka. Zdravím.
Move along. No outsiders. He's with me, human pathfinder.
Drak. It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
Budeme slušní.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help.
Ale potrebujete.
You guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in.
But Drak, didn't I tell you to shut up? I'll spread the word so Morta knows you're here.
Good.
OK, no. Predpokladám, že to je také typické kroganovské privítanie. Hej, bojoval som s architektom. No, tak ja by som už... Ja už by som schytal.
You said something about a worm?
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. It doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
OK, ďakujeme. Krogania sú slušní. Niekedy tvrdohlaví. Doktor Okir. Kroganský genetik.
Hello, I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Okay.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics and
hey,
curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
No okej, to sa postaráme, to nebojte. Neznáme. Terminál. Sušené varení mäso, super. Oprava vylepšených zbraní. Ingredience pro peprničky. No jasné. A sme ako doma. To by... Ale Ale akože ono treba uznať, že to tu vyzerá veľmi pekné. Takéto ubytovanie. Takže tu máme nejakého obchodníka, ešte nejaký vedľajší kšeftík. No je to kšeftík. Už som trošku nasýtený toho cyberpunku, že to mám kšeftíky a nie questíky. Tu sú to viac questíky. Dopak tady. Wow. To nemohli postaviť Krogania. Nič proti ním, ale toto mi nevyzerá ako kroganské dielo.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Elaadene all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours.
Ty si sa zamiloval, chlape.
I had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two? You know.
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush.
Whoa!
In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Elaadene. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
No dobre, že si Krogan.
I can track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
There's a salvage runner at the Paradise. She might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Iste. 500 rokov by si to nevydržal, chlape.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to
be to je najväčšia urážka.
Jokes on him though. I like Solarians.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
I should get going.
OK, takže musíme ísť potom naspäť do raja. Tam máme vyseknúť Velóniu. Že kam zmizla Lieta. OK, máme ešte niečo nižšie úrovne. Tam bude ten trónny sál, čo? Výskum Oakir z Mass Effectu 2, ten tiež dopadol veselo vďaka Shepardovi. A no vlastne ty by sa nevieš, ale o pár rokov už sú Krogania zjednotení vďaka Ornotovi Vrexovi. OK. Viete čo, ale stretnutie s Mordou si necháme na budúce. Takže ďakujem za pozretie tejto epizódy. V popise máte pár občaných kanálov a toto je fakt pekný bejvak. Majte sa!